Hi everyone, I'm Jeanette from Hunter, and today we are reviewing Hunter Campaigns. So the Hunter Campaigns tool will allow you to send personalized and automated cold emails, as well as monitor their performance. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to cover the 4-step process of exactly how to create and send your campaign, and then monitor the performance afterward. So let's get into it. We'll start here on the campaigns page. Select New Campaign, and at the top we see the 4-step process outlined for us, and we are in step 1, which is the content step where we'll compose our message. So first thing, let's rename our campaign so we can find it easier later on. Now below this in the From section, we can select the email accounts from which we would like the emails sent. Keep in mind that if you select multiple email accounts, Hunter will evenly distribute the scheduled messages across the email accounts. Also, to connect with Hunter, you'll need a Google or Microsoft account. You could also use an SMTP connection as well. So, below this is where we can write the message in the subject and the body. You can either type it in, or you can use a saved template, which I have prepared here. Notice that it's possible to include attributes. So if we click attribute here on the bottom, you'll notice there are some general attributes that we've already created for you. However, it's also possible to create custom attributes. One thing to note about custom attributes, these are saved directly within your Hunter leads or uploaded through a CSV file in the next step, which is the recipient step. Below this, we have the formatting options. So we have inserting a link, image, attachment, as well as video. If we scroll down, we have the option to add a follow-up. It's possible to add up to 5 follow-ups in total. Now we have the option here to select the number of days after which the email will be sent if there is no reply to the initial email. And again, you can either select from a template or you can type in your message manually. Before we move on, we have a few other options. So you can insert an unsubscribe link. So if I uncheck that, you'll notice that it disappears here in the message. When I select it, it's added here. You also have the option to track email opens and track the link clicks. So let's move on to step 2, which is the audience step. So here in the audience step is where you're going to add your recipients to the campaign. And there are 3 options. First, we have from leads, which are already saved in Hunter. You can upload a CSV file and import your leads with attributes, or you can manually add them in. I'm going to select from leads. By default, we have it filtered for the sending status never contacted, but that can be cleared and you can add other filters. In this case, I'm going to select from a leads list, and we'll apply that filter, and I'll add the recipients. Moving on to step 3, the setting step, this is where you're going to select your custom sending window for this specific campaign. So this means any changes you make to this schedule will not apply to other campaigns. So you can select the days of the week as well as the time. If you make any changes, just select Save Schedule. And below this, we have a custom unsubscribe sentence. You can update this. Let's say you need new copy or need to translate it into another language. Just be sure to select Update when you make any changes. So once that's set, we'll move on to step 4, which is the review step. So here in the review step, you're actually able to edit and personalize a single individual email. So for example, let's say I wanted to add something more personal for this specific recipient. I can add that in here, select Save, and this will only be updated for this specific email. It will not apply to the other emails. And once you've reviewed all your emails and you're set, we'll select launch. And here you have a final time to review the schedule before you set your campaign active. Once you're set, select the campaign active. So for the sake of this tutorial, I won't select to launch this campaign, but we will review what a campaign looks like after it's launched. So I'm going to search for the campaign here. So once you've launched your campaign and the emails have been sent, you can revisit the specific campaign and the emails tab to review the status of each email. So here we can filter by step or even by status. So let's say I only want to review the emails that were opened as well as clicked. You can also review in your statistics tab the sent, opened, clicked, replied, and successful rate. You can also download this information here if you need it. Now, if you want to review the replies, we can visit the inbox tab here on the left. So here on the inbox page is where you'll find all your replies to all your campaigns. Here we're going to search for the campaign we were reviewing earlier, just so we can review those replies. And here we're able to review the messages sent and the reply. Below this, you even have the option to reply directly from within Hunter. Also, you notice here at the top, there is the option to mark this as successful. So if you mark as successful, this means that this recipient will be removed from this campaign and will no longer receive the follow-up emails that might be scheduled. In case you want to revert this, it's certainly possible to do that as well. Moving on to the engagement page. So here on the engagement page is really where you're going to have an overview of the activities on the email sent. So as you can see, we're able to review the opens, clicks, and last activity. There's also a few actions that you can take. So this includes adding to a campaign, creating a new campaign, or even canceling scheduled emails for a selected recipient. Now on the recipient level, there are a few additional actions. So we can review the lead profile, we can mark it as successful, or sync the lead with the CRM. So now let's review the queue page. So here is where you're going to find all the pending emails as well as emails that are scheduled to be sent. So here in the outbox section is where you're going to view all the queuing emails that are going to be sent within the next 5 minutes. Now below this, we see the scheduled emails, which is a list of all the emails scheduled to be sent and will be progressively added into the outbox section here. Keep in mind, it does depend on your sending window when the scheduled messages will enter into the outbox section. So now let's move on to the final page, the reporting page. So here on the reporting page is where you're going to find a comprehensive overview of your campaign's performance. And there are 4 different views that we have for you. So you can review on a campaigns level, team members level, email accounts level, or email domains level. Today, we're just going to quickly review the campaigns level. We do have a separate help article and video with full details if you're interested. So below this, we have an overview of the stats. This is similar to what we saw on the statistics page on a campaign level. If we scroll down, we have some information on the statistics over time. And then on the right side, we have the top campaigns by email sent, but it can be filtered for emails opened, for example. And below this, we have the details of all the campaigns for the last 12 months. And this information can be exported into a CSV file. So with that, that is the overview of Hunter campaigns. In case you have additional questions, recommend checking out our help center where we have step-by-step guides on all of our tools. Our support team is also available. Feel free to reach out to them through the chat on the website.